Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Now, let's talk about a warning Prince Harry once gave Meghan Markle, one that connects heartbreak, history, and a moment that still haunts him today. Harry's been here before. Remember when he warned Meghan not to pose at the Taj Mahal, afraid the world would compare her to that unforgettable photo of his mother, Princess Diana? That wasn't a random comment. It came from a place of deep fear of symbolism, fear of headlines, and fear of watching history repeat itself. And if that warning was true for India, imagine what he must have felt when Meghan later found herself in Paris, the city tied forever to his mother's death. According to Harry's own memoir, Spare, before Meghan left for India, he told her, "Please don't take a picture in front of the Taj Mahal." When she asked why, he simply said, "Because of my mom." He didn't want anyone accusing her of mimicking Diana's iconic photo. But according to Harry, Meghan just laughed, saying she'd never even heard of it. Really? Let's look closer. To understand Harry's fear, we have to go back to 1992. That's when Princess Diana sat alone on a stone bench in front of the Taj Mahal, a monument built as a symbol of eternal love. But her photo told the opposite story. It became the global image of her loneliness, confirming what many already suspected, that her marriage to Prince Charles was falling apart. 12 years earlier, Charles had visited the same site and promised reporters, "One day I'll bring my wife here." So when Diana returned, alone, the symbolism was impossible to miss. That single photograph said more about heartbreak than any royal statement ever could. For Harry, that image isn't just history, it's pain, legacy, and loss. It represents the start of the media storm that eventually consumed his mother's life. Now, in Spare, Harry describes how he and Meghan laughed about his advice. He paints it as a light-hearted moment, but you can almost sense the discomfort beneath the humour. This wasn't just a joke, it was a boundary, and when Meghan brushed it off, it may have cut deeper than she realised. To Harry, that warning carried emotional weight. To Meghan, it might have sounded like superstition or oversensitivity. But here's the thing, Harry's boundaries are tied to trauma. When he says, "be careful," he's not talking about photo ops, he's reliving the loss of his mother. And if Meghan really did laugh, it echoes a familiar pattern, mocking what matters most to him. It's the same tone people noticed when she reenacted her curtsy story during interviews. Humour used as deflection, even when the subject is painful. Since the start of her royal journey, Meghan has been compared to Diana, sometimes by the press, sometimes by her own choices. From outfits to gestures to emotional interviews, she's recreated many of Diana's most recognisable looks. One moment stands out. Commonwealth Day 2020, Harry and Meghan's final event as senior royals. Meghan wore a striking turquoise ensemble nearly identical to one Diana wore while pregnant with William in 1982. Was it coincidence, tribute, or imitation? Opinions differ, but it's hard to ignore how often Meghan's imagery mirrors Diana's legacy, something Harry clearly wanted to avoid. Fast forward to today, Meghan has been seen filming and creating content while driving through Paris at night, close to the same tunnel where Diana's life ended in 1997. That's not just another drive, that's a headline waiting to happen. If Harry was so sensitive about the Taj Mahal, where his mother once posed alive and hopeful, imagine how he must feel about Paris, the place forever linked to her death. That tunnel isn't just geography, it's trauma. Every light, every turn, every flash of a camera there must stir memories that never fade. And yet, despite everything he's warned about, the symbolism, the risk, the public reaction, Meghan went ahead anyway. To some, it looks like courage. To others, it feels like provocation. Either way, it's hard not to see history repeating itself, one photo at a time. What we're seeing isn't just about celebrity optics, it's about emotional boundaries in the public eye, eh? Harry has spent his life trying to protect the last piece of peace he has left, his mother's memory. When that memory is turned into content or comparison, it reopens wounds that never healed. And for Meghan, whose public image thrives on controlling the narrative, that tension seems almost unavoidable. This isn't just a royal story, it's a human one, about grief, love, and the battle between legacy and independence. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And if you'd like to make a real-world difference, consider donating to the National Domestic Violence.